I lost 10 pounds of fat in 8 weeks while gaining muscle, and this is exactly how I did it. But first, let me explain to you how I got in this position in the first place, because 2 months ago, I was in the worst shape I have been in 6 years. 6 months ago, I started working for an e-commerce company as a web developer. Because I worked for my computer, I spent a lot of hours sitting, so it was hard for me to find the time to work out and get my steps in. I was still going to the gym 4 to 5 days per week consistently, but I completely stopped tracking my calories. I hardly did any cardio, and sometimes I would end my workouts early because I needed to get back to work, or I just didn't feel the motivation to be at the gym. Each week, I noticed I was getting weaker and I was gaining fat on my body, which made it hard for me to look in the mirror. I hit the point where I was below my standard and I could not tolerate it anymore. So these are 3 things I did to lose 10 pounds of body fat in 8 weeks to get myself back to peak physique. 1. I cleaned up my diet by cooking and preparing all my meals. I stopped eating out every day and only ate out once a week. I tracked all my calories to make sure I was eating in a caloric deficit. I ate between 1,700 and 2,000 calories a day and at least 200 grams of protein. As shocking as it may sound, I started to get stronger even in this huge caloric deficit. This is because I had 4 high protein structured meals throughout the day, whereas before I started tracking my meals, I was only eating 2 or 3 random meals per day and not enough protein. I also started taking pre-workout again. 2. I did 15 to 20 minutes of cardio after all my workouts, and I tracked my steps using my Apple Watch to make sure I was getting at least 10,000 steps per day, which helped me burn an additional few hundred calories. 3. I cut out the distractions that were frying my dopamine receptors, like scrolling and playing League of Legends. And this might be the most important thing that I did, because I always knew what I needed to do in order to get shredded. My mind was just cluttered with other distractions and fitness was not my priority. At the end of the day, if you truly want something, you will make the time for it.